Hello friends, welcome back to another video. So in this video, we are going to take a look at how we can run Kali Linux in Podman containers. So in the last video, we looked at how we can run Kali Linux using Docker. In this video, we are going to use Podman as an alternative to Docker. So to give you a brief, so Docker and Podman both are container management tools, but Docker relies on something that we know as a client server daemon architecture. But the Podman is a daemonless solution, and it runs containers as the default user instead of a root user in case of Docker. And Podman is much more security focused and allow rootless containers, whereas Docker requires root level access. So this is a main difference between Docker and Podman. We covered a lot of details in the last video, so if you need an in-depth overview, you can go ahead and view that as well. So in this video, we are going to cover the same. So the first thing that we need over here is to have Podman installed. So if you are on Linux distro, you need to run the following command to install Podman. I am on Mac. So for Mac, you just need to go to Podman, podman.io. And once here, just click on download and download the Podman desktop for macOS. I will try to make another separate video of how you can install Podman. I'm not going to cover that in this video. So just go ahead and install Podman. Once that's done, we need to pull the Kali rolling image. So just copy this command and open your terminal and run this. So now this is going to look locally first and see if Kali Linux container image is available. If it is not, then it is going to pull the latest container image. So in our case, it is already done. So we have pulled the latest image for Kali Linux. Once this is done, what we need to do is we need to run the podman run tty interactive session. So just copy this command and run this. Now you can see we are in the inside the Kali Linux container. The first thing that we need to do is just run apt update just to see what are the which is the main uh, mirror that is being used, as well as just to update the repository list with the latest package list from the repository. So once this is done, as mentioned in the last video, Kali Linux containers, they does not come with any meta packages pre-installed, like any kind of tools are not installed on this system. So just for an example, if we try to run Nikto, we will get the following error, like command not found. So to get all the basic tools installed, we need to run the following command to install all headless Kali Linux tools. Just copy paste and run the command over here. So this is going to install Kali Linux headless package, which is going to install all the tools and packages that are required for Kali Linux with all to be used. So over here you can see the complete list of tools that it is going to install. I'm going to pause the video for now and get back to you guys once the download and installation process is complete. Oh, welcome back. So now if we see all the packages have been installed for Kali Linux headless. Now what we need to do is we can just simply exit from here. Now this container is no longer running, but all the changes that we made, those are still there. So what we can do to make it persistent is we just need to uh, know the container ID that was used to launch this particular container, and then we can again start that container and it will have all the changes that we did within that particular container, and we can exit out of it. So just to show you how to do that, once you have exited from your Kali Linux container, just type Podman ts-a. So this is going to list out all the containers that are either in running or in closed state. Over here, you can see this is our Kali Linux container. So what we need to do is we need to copy the ID from here and do podman start and give the ID, hit enter. Now this is going to start the container. Over here, you can see it was exited. So now if we do podman -a, you can see now the container is back up and running. And to get into the Kali Linux shell, what you need to do is type in the following command, podman attach, and paste the same container ID over here and hit enter. And now you are back into the container. And if you run AMS, you can see all the packages are working, WP scan. So everything should be running now. So if you exit out of this again, the container will be paused and you can reattach to this session. And also just to make things easier so that I don't have to remember the podman commands and also the container ID, I create aliases for both of these commands. So what you need to do is do nano .zshrc and hit enter. And then over here you can create another alias, alias Kali Podman. And now over here we are going to uh, add the following commands. The first command is going to be podman start and followed by the container ID. And the second command that we are going to run in parallel after the first start command is attach. So that's going to be podman attach and then the container ID. So now if we save this and exit out, and now we need to do source so that we load the latest config. And now the command that we set for Kali Linux podman was Kali podman and hit enter. And you can see we are in the Kali Linux container and we don't need to run the podman command that we previously did. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions or you are facing some errors, and feel free to comment down below, and I will be happy to assist you with any issues that you are facing. That's it. And if you like the video, do comment down, do like, subscribe, and share, and to keep up with the latest uploads from our channel. Thanks.